Guys, Benzo here with another video from the house. Today we're going to play with some funny looking rocks. A subscriber of mine and friend Tazzy T from Tasmania saw me messing with these rocks and he said, hey, you better work on those. So I started saving them up and I got a big pile of it, and I was talking to him and he told me to pour boiling water over them to help break them down. So let's take a look at these. Alright, here's the strange rocks I've been pulling out of the river this year, maybe some from last year. This is like a hard clay. It falls apart pretty easy. I got it separated in 3 piles here. The second pile, everything here looks a little different. It's even harder, more rocky, and it looks like just mostly ironstone throughout that. And there's some different textures of that. This one seems to be unique among everything a little bit. And here's the third stuff. A couple of these concretes with the pink. I'm gonna work on these in a separate video where I'm gonna. That's a nice little vein through there. This type of bedrock kind of thing. This super heavy for some reason. Just kind of look different from everything else with the veins through it. This pink rock. I've only found a couple pieces like that in all of the woods. It's very strange. So I saved that stuff up. I'm going to beat on this in the next one. Some nice veins running through that piece. Maybe something in there. But in this one, we're going to pull some boiling water over these. I'm going to throw all of them in there together too, see if they break down. But this one, you can see it's a rock. But it's got a cap on it of some of this stuff. So today we're going to find out if there's any gold in these weird rocks. Alright, I got a pot of water. I'm going to add a good amount of salt to it, because that's going to raise the boiling temperature from 213 to 232, and hotter is going to be better for this. Boiling water. Steam you guys out there. Well, that smells good. Nice and dirty. Dirty soup. Okay, it's the next day. A lot of this stuff is really broke down. Some of it not so much. Some of it's just rock. And I got me a classifier set up here. I'm going to work it through the best I can. Try to break it down a little bit more. I might have to take something and bust some of this up a little bit. But it'll probably take more than one go. But I'll find out if there's any gold in here, if it's worth any time whatsoever. So I washed all that through that on 1/8 inch screen there, so there's still a lot of muddy bits and a couple bigger chunks in here that didn't break down, but that ensures I'm not washing any little clumps out when I pan this. That's what I got to pan. It's pretty fine. We'll see if there's any gold in here. I'm going to use the regular size claw to pan this. Well, we got a couple pieces of gold, huh? And something funny there. It looks like a limonite cube, but it keeps tapping up more than limonite does. So I'm going to have to investigate that a little better. See if I can zoom in even more. What is that? Need to take a better look. It's just a limonite cube that looks shiny on one side. There's a few little specks of gold in there. There could be more in the other clay, but that's not a whole lot of gold for that little bit of work. These rocks again a little bit. They're still coming up muddy, but some in here is like a rock that's got like a cap to it. I could probably just take a hammer to it and break that up pretty good. Some of it's solid clusters that you can just turn into some real strong smelling earth, really. More little clusters, and then a lot of ironstone and big clusters like this. There's a couple big ones I set out of the side. But I'm rubbing it like this, running some water through it, and it's just coming up muddy. See if I can knock a couple more pieces of gold out of there. So just a bunch of really fine gold, not even a bunch. There might have been 8 or 9 little specks there, and there was some real fine flour like gold in there too. So it's investigation over, you know. those things aren't really worth the time and effort it takes to pick up and bust down. They were full of limonite, and they had a lot of black sand in them, really. And so, could you find a little picker or some nice little flicks or a nice deposit in somewhere? It's possible, probably, but I guess I didn't get lucky like that. And I broke it mostly down and had a pretty good amount of heavies. Found some gold, but I don't think it's worth the time and effort it took to get through it. Now that hard rock stuff, some of that weird stuff, it might be worth toting out and bringing home, because you rarely ever find a piece of it. I've only found 2 of that gray red rock, and all the times I've been out there I only found 2, but you have to go really deep to find it. All right, well, until next time, get in the creek and get some gold.